When you're scrolling through endless mattress listings, the biggest fear is ending up with something that feels great in the showroom but turns into a nightly headache at home. You want a bed that's reliable, easy to live with, and actually worth the money you spend, not just a long list of features that sound impressive until you're trying to get out of it in the morning. For a lot of people, that hesitation is real because the mattress market is full of promises about cloud-like softness or high-tech cooling, and it can be hard to tell which of those claims actually translate into a better night's sleep. That's why I'm going to break down the Serta Classic Clark's Hill Firm 12.5-inch queen mattress paired with its adjustable base the way a buyer would, looking at everyday use, hidden trade-offs, and who really benefits from this bundle. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First, let's talk about the core of the package, a firm feel mattress and an adjustable base that's marketed as designed to work together. The idea here is simple. The mattress itself is a 12.5-inch, firm construction aimed at people who either spit sleep or just don't enjoy the sink-in feeling of a plush pillow top. In the real world, a firm mattress tends to keep your spine aligned more consistently, which can be a lifesaver if you have lower back pain or you're a side-to-back sleeper who needs that extra support. I've seen enough reviews from folks who say a softer surface leaves them waking up with aches, so the firmness is actually the main selling point, not a gimmick. Now, the adjustable base adds a different layer of practicality. The base can tilt the head or foot sections up to about 10 degrees, which is useful for a few everyday scenarios. If you're someone who watches TV in bed, a slight head-up angle can reduce snoring and keep your airway a bit more open. Readers who work from home or like to read before sleep often find a foot-up position eases circulation and helps reduce swelling after a long day on the feet. The motor is quiet enough that you won't hear it each time you make a small adjustment, and the remote has a simple layout, no need to learn a complicated menu. For couples, the separate controls mean each person can find their own comfortable position without waking the other person. That kind of flexibility is where the bundle starts to make sense beyond just a mattress and a base. However, this isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. The firm feel can be a turnoff if you're used to a plush, sink-in surface. People who regularly sleep on their side and like that cushiony hug might find the mattress too hard, especially if you have a lighter weight, say under 150 pounds, because there's less body mass to compress the layers and create that contouring feel. In those cases, the sleep surface may feel more like a board than a mattress. Another realistic limitation is the size of the headboard and footboard. The adjustable base doesn't come with built-in storage or a sleek low-profile frame. It's a traditional box design that occupies a fair amount of space. If you have a small bedroom or a low ceiling, the tilt capability could actually reduce headroom more than you expect. The base also adds to the overall height, so the total stack can be higher than a typical static bed, which could be a minor inconvenience when you're climbing in and out. One thing that often trips people up is the breathable materials claim. While the mattress cover does have a woven mesh that promotes airflow, the inner layers are still fairly dense foam. In hot climates or for sleepers who tend to run hot, you might still notice some warmth after a few hours. That said, the mattress doesn't trap heat like a memory foam-only model would, so it's a middle ground for moderate sleepers. It's not a revolutionary cooling system, but it does help maintain a more neutral temperature compared to a fully insulated mattress. When it comes to value, the combination of the mattress and adjustable base in one package is the biggest draw. Buying them separately often means you either pay extra for a base that isn't optimized for the mattress or you end up with a base that can't support the firmness properly. The Serta bundle is engineered so the base's tilt angles match the mattress's support zones, which means less slippage and a more stable surface when you're in a reclined position. If you were already planning to buy a firm mattress and an adjustable base, the bundled price typically saves you a few $100s and eliminates the guesswork of compatibility. Who should consider this bundle? If you're a back sleeper with a history of lower back discomfort, or you're a side-to-back sleeper who needs extra lumbar support, the firm feel will likely keep your spine in a neutral alignment. The adjustable base is a real boon for anyone who reads, watches movies, or does light work in bed, people who appreciate the ability to prop up.